Hey everyone, hope you're all having a great day today. Thanks for joining me on September 8th. And as always, we are not financial advisors, and everything you see on here is for educational purposes only. All right, let's get started with BTC. And this played out perfect, right? We talked about how because we went sideways for quite a bit, and the fact that these are like little weak red candles, we would have one more like little fake out upward and then come back down. This was perfect. Last night we hit a strong reversal fib. We talked about, hey, we dropped. Now we need to just drop all the way back down and give it back. We were up here. I talked about how, hey, we have to come back down to 25,862, and that dropped perfect. And we gave it all back. So I talked about how, like, hey, you know what? What we need to look for now is for it to give it all back. We gave it all back. It's pushing up a little bit, but like, I mean, it dropped all the way back down, which is a good sign. You know, the dollar did drop, but now it's pushing back up. Hopefully it can continue to push back up. You know, I did talk about how, you know, there's a chance that we could even go up to our 110. This is a count target, which I haven't, like, you know, tested it out that much on the dollar. We recently started following the dollar maybe a couple months ago. So we'll see if this 10 plays out. You know, I'm not 100% sure how it works on it. In theory, it should technically work, so we should eventually go up to that 1010. If we were to do some basic TA, which is where's our head and shoulders? There you go. So if we do like a head and shoulders kind of a vibe, there to there. You know, you're supposed to use this theory of like use the bottom to the top. Then you copy this, move that over here, and that would bring us all the way to 109. So if we come to 109, we're most likely going to hit that 110. So that's pretty interesting to play. Keep in mind, this is like the regular TA, so this is like a 50-50 as well. But if we keep pushing back up all the way up there, Bitcoin should push all the way back down and knock out our two targets of 25,300 and 24,830. And I like how perfect it played out. Like, I thought we would kind of slowly go, you know, maybe down, go back up, push down. I mean, we did push up a little bit, but then it dumped back down. So it's played out perfectly. So that means all the other coins are pretty much dropped, except for Velo. But Velo had a nice little retrace. So remember, best time to buy is when you see like three big old red candles. You know, it's not a bad time to like DCA, and then it pumps back up. So that's usually when what you want to look for when you're trying to DCA. Is like at least have like a couple red days, you know, in line. So then you buy here, and then you keep buying a little bit by little as it goes down or as it goes up, right? You never really know. But this is a good sign. Now we just need to close this red candle. We need to close it like pretty like whole, right? We don't want to close a weak candle like this or like this. We want it to be pretty solid. And then tomorrow's candle will be another red candle, and it'll start pushing us back down. So that's a really good sign. So I'm definitely gonna be watching it today to see where we close, because again, we want to close it, you know, giving this whole green candle back, and then we're gonna start to dump back down. And this is pretty much gonna play out like I mentioned over here. Right, it gives it all back. This one actually went all the way back up, but still give it back. So we don't want to see something like that, because that could change a little bit. We want to see something whole. We could even do like one day of sideways if it's red, but like we should start seeing something like this. So technically, if we close this big solid red candle, then we'll be on high alert today, and that should help us dump all the way back down. So at least it's a little bit exciting, right? We've been pretty bored for the last week or so, but now we finally got some interesting movement. So I'll definitely, you know, be watching it, and I'll keep everybody updated, because I think that's pretty much it. There's not much more we can really do until we dump out, and then we start buying. I'm gonna buy this dip.